Hi there everybody, it's UK independent demonstrator Halsey here from slimandstylish.com. Thank you for joining me today. Today I have a Mother's Day card for you using two stamp sets from the annual catalogue by Stampin' Up. I have focused a lot on the new mini catalogue, but I still love the stamp sets that's in the annual catalogue. So today I'm using Bloom by Bloom, and I'm going to be using this stamp and this one here to create my background. And then I'm going to be using Strong and Beautiful. And I'm going to be using these two stamps here, which I think have got gorgeous fonts. So these two sets go so well together because this one has no sentiments and this one has no images. So how great are they to put together? And if you're talking about strong and beautiful and mother and women, flowers go with it so well. So these are the sets I'm using. This one's a cling stamp set and this one here is the photopolymer stamp set. So we've got two different types of stamps going on. What you're going to need is your Whisper White background. This is 9.5 centimetres by 13.8 centimetres. I'm just going to grab a scrap piece of grid paper because I'm going to be stamping off the page. Just fold that over so it doesn't get too distracted with the mess I've made on it before. Right, so I've already got all the stamps on my block, so I'm going to be using, I'm not using Memento, I will be using Memento in a second, but I'm not using it for this bit. That almost went drastically wrong. I'm using crushed curry. So I hadn't used crushed curry for some time, and then I've had a day today where I've bashed out quite a few cards, and crushed curry seems to have been the favourite colour of choice, so I just must be in a crushed curry mood. I'm just stamping this randomly in any which shape on the background. I quite like this stamp. It was reminding me of fireworks as I was doing it, and I thought how great it would be for a New Year card, but obviously it's not New Year. I'd also do bonfire night as well, but it was reminding me more of fireworks than it was of flowers when I was stamping it. So that is all the crushed curry done. So now I'm onto the Memento, which I wanted to start off with for some weird reason. And I'm using these three little dots and I'm just going to pop them in the centre of the flowers. I don't have to line it perfectly, but they do have to sort of be in the centre. I think these are really cute, these little dots. I used them on a card not long ago just for a background around a wreath. They were nothing to do with the rest of the stamp set, so they can be used for quite a bit. They come in very useful. I think they're actually the most used stamp of this stamp set. There we go. So that's the background done. Move that off. Now I'm going to stick this onto the crushed curry. So the crushed curry measures 10 centimetres by 14.2 centimetres. So it should just have half a centimetre around the edge. Like that. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to punch out. Oh, I'm so daft. I really dislike punching into new cardstock. So I normally like to punch on the background, sort of here, where you're not going to see it. But I've stuck it down now, so let me just grab a scrap piece of crushed curry for the punch. Not I daft. And that's using the Starburst punch at the back. So I'm just going to do that. And then what I would have done was put the white around so you wouldn't have seen. I'm sure you've seen me do it before. It's not something, it's something I quite often do. So I've then got two stamps to do. This one here, God made you my mother, love made you my friend, which I just think is a gorgeous sentiment for my mum. And hopefully she's not watching this because I think this is probably going to be the one that she gets for Mother's Day because I quite like it. And this is the 2-inch circle punch. I'm just going to use some snail to adhere that onto the Starburst punch crushed curry like that. And then this one, oh, I thought I got all the stamps out. I hadn't got this one out, which says Happy Mother's Day. And this is perfect on a H block. do like these long thin blocks for the long thin stamps. I often see it in my class and it often goes wrong, so just in case you're having this problem, I'll explain it. When people have the long thin stamps, they're putting them on big blocks like the E block, which is a huge block. They're inking it up, and then of course they're rocking it as they go to stamp it, and it's making a double image at the top. So it's much better to have a thinner block so that you can hold it straight and sturdy. Just pop that across the top there. Happy Mother's Day. I'm just going to put that one on flat because I'm going to use dimensionals to pop up the sentiment that's on the punch. I'm going to use 3 dimensionals here just to make sure it sticks up really well. I might use 4 because I pulled off 2 instead of 1 with the last one. Doing well for the waist. And there we go. Stick that on there. Piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, cut in half and scored in half to make your 10th fold card. And then just a little bit of snail on the back to stick it down, and it's done. What do you think? I think this card looks more like fireworks, but I think it's because when I was stamping it I thought fireworks and now I can't see the flowers, but I do hope my mum sort of sees a flower for Mother's Day. What do you think? If you like either of these sets, you can purchase them. You can head over to slimandstylish.com, go up to the header and click on buy, and they're both available in my store. The sets are Strong and Beautiful and Bloom and Grow. Okay, don't forget to use my hostess code, and if you purchase these before the end of March, you will be able to use Celebration with them. So if you spend £45 or more, you get free product from my store. And my blog is available at slimandstylish.com, where you'll be able to read all about this project. If you've liked it, please do subscribe for more projects. Thank you. Bye.